ディオフィールドと呼ばれる島がある。この島は
Let's get going.
Understood.
Got it.
I've got it.
Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
Right away.
Men! In position! Fire!
Everyone, all together now.
Enemy down. Another one down. All according to plan.
Righto. Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
I'm on.
Position! Fire!
Everyone, all together now. One down. One down.
Oh, they just died.
Let's get going. Got it.
Right away.
I'm off. Let's get going. Got it. Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
I understand.
I'm off.
And... Position!
Everyone, all together now. One down. Got it. Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
You're not allowed to die without a fight.
Be gone with you.
One down.
I understand.
Got it.
Right away.
Righto.
Here I come!
I understand.
I'm off. Righto. Let's get going.
Right away. I understand. Right away.
I'm off.
I've got it.
Got it. Take this.
Oh, they just died. I understand.
Let's get going. Yoo-hoo!
How about this?
But
Well done. Aye.
Righto. I'm off. Arigato. Righto. Fall back into ranks. Get ready. Everyone, all together now.
Men! Position! Fire!
You enemy down.
Got it. Let's get going. Got it. Let's get going. Got it. Let's get going.
Understood.
Right away.
I'm off. All right. Got it. Let's get going.
I understand.
Got it.
Right away.
Righto.
I understand.
Got it.
Right away.
Fall back into ranks. Get ready. I'm off. Righto. Everyone, all together now.
Understood.
Men! Position! Fire!
I understand.
Another one down. According to plan.
They just died.
I'm off. I'm off. Let's get going. Fine. Righto. Got it.
Right away.
Understood.
Let's get going. Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
I've got it. Men! In position! Fire!
Everyone, all together now.
Another one down.
They just died.
Enemy down.
I understand.
I think my microphone. Hey, reinforcement?
Right away.
They all coming through? They are too.
Let's get
My
going.
life will really.
Got it. Let's get going.
It's a lot.
Fall back into ranks.
However, they're all in like.
I understand.
Walk in if you would like to.
And now you will die.
Now.
And now you will die.
Long live the Emperor! Oh.
Be gone with you.
Got him.
Emperor is kind of an ass. Ooh, Trapcaster.
I'll show you
Do
what
this. We
I
never use.
can
I understand.
Take this.
Oh, they just
One
died.
down.
Right away.
All according to plan.
Anybody else? Ooh, still some more.
I'm off.
I've got it.
Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
Right away.
Understood.
Enemy down.
You're not allowed to die without a fight.
Everyone, all together now.
And in position. Fire.
I understand.
It's going pretty well.
Take this. All right. One down. You're having fun. Let's
Really
get
for
going.
this Emperor.
I understand.
Eat him.
Got it. One down. Let's get going. Righto.
You need. Okay, so
Enemy
good.
down.
Alright, that should be it. Just under the point.
Yoo-hoo!
Alright. Yeah. To be able to upgrade our
Capture
facility.
successful.
How about under?
Aye.
Okay. Probably worthy of it. Now I can do this and get our new summon.
This mission has come from the Granville Church. You will be heading to Westfield's Baladin Wilds. Wilds is not a misnomer. The region is all but uninhabitable. The land there is barren and ill-suited to agriculture. A true wasteland, plagued by natural disasters and infested with monsters. a recent tornado laid waste to one village, and many of the local children were orphaned. Escort the priests to Baladin and bring the children back to enter the care of the church.
This is to be our mission, while Tagaria remains occupied.
There's no need to be preoccupied with Tagaria, Fred. Right now, we bide our time till the right moment. We must be patient.
And besides, we're mercenaries, are we not? We simply go where we're told.
But is our assistance actually required? What became of the children's parents?
It is reported many died trying to protect their young.
I wonder what brought them to that place. It's such a desolate and dangerous region.
Their village borders the frontier, the only region of Diofield Island that remains completely uninhabited. It's one of the Granville Church's holiest sites.
All those tales are simply nonsense. People are foolish to believe in such fanciful legends.
Foolish or not, let's head for Baladin.
I see a treasure chest. I also down the audio because the audio was a little bit high.
Greetings, blue foxes.
Ooh, hello, Catherine.
Greetings. You're Catherine, of the Templar Knights?
This will be our Agrius for the story.
Yes, I'm to be your guide for this mission. I'll also be on the mission. The name's Estalt Ufair, mercenary. Estalt is a magicka whose services we have often engaged. He will fight alongside you.
I hear the way ahead is plagued by monsters. Is the boy really up to the task?
Please don't underestimate me because of my age. I'll wager I'm far more capable than some of you.
As long as we don't have to look after you, all shall be well. Andreas, are you listening?
Forgive me. I overheard the priests talking about some room that the children would be taken to.
Did you hear for what purpose?
No doubt they plan to introduce them to some of our scriptures. Does that thought trouble you? Have we some kind of problem here?
No.
I don't think we've heard the end of this.
We've been asked to undertake another escort mission. To rescue the children,
Lots and lots of
we must ensure
wolves.
that the carriage arrives safely at its destination. This area is infested with fearsome monsters. Be sure not to get bogged down in battle.
Fighting talk. I like it.
You'll make an excellent decoy. What? Pay her no heed, Estalt. Her barbs belie her prowess on the battlefield. Aye.
The beasts are closing in. Everyone, prepare!
I'm prepared, I'm prepared. I do want to go to the Institute. I do have quite a few skill points at this point. I use this ability way too often. Already feels pretty good. key base abilities aren't always just really good in this game. Right, don't touch the mouse. Do this. Ignition giving 100% chance of giving might to allies. Who just doesn't have... I mean, I haven't done a lot of equipment changes. He's still on green, he's still on green, he's... Probably buy something. What did we decide last time? That crafted weapons are always better? Hmm. I don't know. I can't really see anything that feels super necessary. We cleared the other ones quite easily as well, so...
Got it.
Go, 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 guys! We gotta get moving. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
Let's get going.
What, if you would just be so kind as to burn these wolves to the ground?
You think you can escape? Enemy down.
I'm off. Put down.
Yeah.
Understood.
Okay. You... I guess go up and get the treasure chest before I forget about it.
Let's get going.
I understand.
Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
Kind of funny that she can get through the barrier.
Fire!
I'll be
Hello, JP. Also saw JM was in here, but JM hasn't been making a peep, so I'm assuming JP or JM is in hibernation.
All according to plan.
Okay, once we got into damaging, this guy was not that
They just
scary.
died.
Pick up that orb. Pick up that orb. And keep running to the next one. Get him there! I'm guessing we're gonna have to fight a bigger boss this time.
Let's get going.
And just take care of the wolves first. I mean, these enemies are just way too weak.
You think you can escape?
You're not going anywhere. Put down.
You're no fun. Got it.
Right away.
Two more of these dinguses. Wall onto the other side and get them to.
Righto.
Enemy reinforcements approaching from the flank.
Leave it to me, Catherine.
Very gallant of you, Estalt. Everyone, watch your rear.
I'll do my best.
You've come a long way since we first met, Rickles. Now, just keep calm. Focus on the enemy.
Okay, Iska. I won't let you down.
Rickles. You. Want you.
I've got it.
And you. Back. Splitting up my forces might not be the best, but we're pretty strong and we're dealing out. I'm actually, I think.
Understood.
It is very much an RTS. Nope.
Form ranks! Forward!
Everyone, all together now.
I gotta wait a minute.
Fall back to ranks. Get ready.
Seize victory!
Put down.
Damn, he still can't do anything. Okay, finished.
I'm off.
Go, go, go.
Right away.
Oh my god, attack! Attack!
I understand.
You're not going anywhere. Righto.
Another foe defeated.
Let's get going.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Well, this is why we have a summon, I guess. Come on, Fenrir. Freeze it so that the carriage doesn't get wanged.
Got it.
Very well.
Alright. There's gonna be a boss that's gonna show up.
Righto.
I like the more action style because it keeps me very engaged with the game.
Very well.
Well, so these are Lord of Vermilion character or monsters. They're not Final Fantasy monsters.
You weren't too bad yourselves. But it seems
All of
we're
the
not
summons in
done
this
just yet.
game are based on Lord of Vermilion, which is a Square Enix property. Speaking of
Next
which,
wave of enemies. Seymour.
Keep an eye on the rear, and let's clear this up quickly.
alright, this will be our boss for the stage.
Righto.
Understood.
Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
Very well.
Up Mizaki. The vicious swing that has. Yeah, I don't think they talked about it too terribly much when before the game came out.
Very well.
Ole, 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 ole. Anyway, this will be our Ifrit for the game. You're not the only one who can fire.
Everyone, all together now.
I would rate Hope as okay. I would honestly rate him as a solid 6.5 out of 10.
Ranks. Get ready.
If we're just talking overall.
Very well.
Oh no. Oh no. He's gone horribly wrong.
Got it. Let's get going.
I am. The more and more I do Vicious Fang, the less I am a fan of it.
Right away.
Let's get going.
I understand.
What? What you doing, sweetie? Oh God, girls, you're so dumb.
Righto.
Yeah, no, stand in the AoE.
Very well.
I understand.
I would akin this more to StarCraft. Should I even build him? You can if you want. But, I mean, if you already have a character that does a lot of the stuff he does, like
I'm off.
I don't know if you'll find...
Righto.
What the hell?
Righto.
Trapcaster. He's good for... He's a free unit kind of thing, and he's generally good, but out of all the 13 characters, people are like, is he actually... And he's the least of my favorite. I mean, like, I have him up to EX, but that's where I stopped because lightning is just so much better, snow is so much better, and unless you're a super whale, it doesn't... I don't know why you're spending them resources anyway. I don't know, that's a gunner versus a mage, slightly different. They have no, don't even compare this game's AI to Wotiv. That's not even fair. They have StarCraft AI, where it's like, you told me to go somewhere, but you didn't exactly tell me how to get there, so I'm going to figure it out for myself. This game does not have War of the Visions AI. War of the Visions AI is just beyond dumb.
The children have been escorted out of the wilds. They are now safe under the care of the church.
Safe from falling prey to monsters, perhaps.
Also, I'm going to say something really bad about this game, about the devs. The devs did not do a good job delivering the digital art book or the digital soundtrack. The digital art book is broken for me on Steam, and I cannot get it fixed. And as for the soundtrack is in an incredibly low quality, which is bizarre to say the least.
What are you implying?
It's not low quality music in the game. For whatever reason, the digital soundtrack is actually just lower quality than the music in the game. StarCraft 1 or 2? Let's say StarCraft 2.
Human experiments. Testing the forbidden arts. Creating magic monstrosities.
That's preposterous.
Calm now, Walter Quinn. You don't have proof of any of this.
Perhaps not. But I've heard plenty of rumors about the church's humanitarian missions. Tell me, Catherine, do you know where the orphans taken in by the church are living now?
Forgive me. I must return to the High Temple at Harleg Lynn.
Bye.
She left in a hurry. Should we be concerned?
Also, apologies about the last video for people watching this video. The HDR settings are just really screwed up. Not only in here, but in terms of OBS. Just trying to get it to work.
This may not be the moment, but you're a very special unit. I'd like to join, if you'll have me.
Okay, well, JM, at this point, as much as I played this game, I've never had a unit that I told to go to one place and then they pathfind in a completely different direction. So that's why I'd say it's more like StarCraft 2.
Your command of ancient sorcery was most impressive.
But Fred, he's still a child.
Exactly. Better for him to escape the church's clutches before he becomes another experiment.
Quinn is a sadist.
What? You think that's what they had in mind for me?
It's quite probable. After all, no one would look for you if they reported you dead.
Total friggin' sadist.
It's true. And your magical ability would make you a valuable test subject.
Damn them! My life is my own. Mercenary I may be, but I am no mere commodity. That settles it. I must break free of this hell.
Then join us. But be aware that it's not an easy life. You may come to miss your hell.
Try me.
Okay. I shall try you.
I wonder what happened to Catherine, the Templar Knight.
You should have stopped her leaving if you were worried about her.
Oh, I'm not worried. Really. I'm unconvinced by Walter Quinn's claims about the church's dark side.
Well, the rumors are common knowledge. Not that anyone dares to openly accuse the church. Then again, if a Templar Knight were to give testimony as to what she knows...
You mean...
But even if Catherine were to spill the church's dirty secrets, what does it have to do with us?
It might be our chance to live in a society that doesn't unthinkingly follow the Granville Church.
What's the plan then?
I'm simply theorizing, Iscarian, not planning.
You're trying to gain leverage over the church.
We ought to look after our interests, that's all. Our allegiance is to Duke Hende alone.
Hende?
What on earth are you scheming? We're mere mercenaries.
Scheming? I was stating the facts, that's all. All for now, at any rate.
Valuable contribution there.
Having helped the unit rescue the Baladin orphans, young Magica Estalt Ufair is allowed to join the Blue Foxes. Meanwhile, fears of another Imperial advance prompt Alatane to open talks with the Alliance. The Alliance was formed in order to halt the Trovelt-Chovian Empire's relentless expansion. It contains dozens of nations, but its key members are the republics of Verma, Aluge, and Porrand. The Lord's Council chooses Duke William Hende as their representative to lead the negotiating delegation. The first round of talks takes place in Southfield with representatives from Verma and Porrand. The Blue Foxes escort the Duke to the summit and are tasked with ensuring his safety throughout. Alas, the Duke rejects the Alliance's conditions outright, and negotiations are suspended. This rejection infuriates a Vermin diplomat by the name of Dalmazio, and he is seen cursing the Duke's name as he leaves the summit.
Mushroom Head. Mr. Mushroom Head to you.
Listen.
Hey, listen.
Dearie me. Huh?
Oh.
So, anyway, that can't be right.
Indeed.
Huh?
I guess.
Come on now. Excuse me?
Hmm.
Almost unit rank. Young mercenary, the command of ancient sorcery. He wishes to become a skilled, dependable man. A skilled mage. Abilities grant him vastly strength under certain conditions. What conditions? Sorry, you just need to respond. Yeah. Alright, so we have a new summon now. Seems to be a support-based summon. We also have our character in the actual second row. Just looking something up here. It's damaged by 10% per 1 skill target area. Is just really good sounding. Skill damage. I'm assuming that this character for me will be a very offensive character. She's definitely DPS, so I'll give her that. A long time to set up. Wait, that's it. No. Okay. I sleep because watching all of that Twitch drama on YouTube as it was being leaked. What? I am in chapter 3. I fully recommend this game. Here's the thing. This is not... The thing is like, don't expect, like, 30 summons, because I think there's only about 5 or so. And don't expect, like, huge groups of characters. There's a certain number of characters. This game's scope is fairly... I'd say good, but it's not going to be, like, amazing. Like, it's a 40-hour game. And it has, like, this many characters. Also has Meteor Fall, also has Convalent, so he's very similar to Lot. I want to run 2 mage. I like the style of it. It's somewhere between 2 anime for me. Just enough.
Hey, come on.
Not helpful. These guys are the ones I'm looking for. Okay, and get the actual next. I'm going to... I just want to see here. Where's my magicer? Right, now we can craft it. It is very much... So, the thing... this is something that confused me a lot early on. Was I was like, oh, this is like Final Fantasy as well. It's not. It's Lords of Vermilion, which is a kind of offshoot, but, you know, just important to keep in mind. Do my weapon shop? Here, my weapon. 5K is a lot of money to drop on. I mean, also the other thing about it being a tactical game, it's more of an RTS. I mean, if you keep those in mind, I think it's great. I mean, I'm enjoying it a ton. I don't enjoy this. On PC, you have to move around this map using the WASD, and it can just be kind of stupid sometimes when you just can't get there. Anyway, the new summon we got, Salamanders, is a buff-based summon. So might be good for us.
I am afraid that talks with the Roadtail Alliance have broken down.
Ah, shit.
The terms they proposed were simply unacceptable. True shame.
Okay. And these terms were?
They demanded exclusive jade extraction rights from the Gaian mines for 50 years, no less. A preposterous request.
Oh, my monocle popped off.
What's the matter, Lorraine?
Alliance troops advance, and on this position, no less. This man will brief you on the situation.
My name's Castivir Bernal, a knight of the Republic of Verma. If I might be so very bold, Duke Hendy, this is a predicament of your own making. The Alliance's diplomats lost great face when you summarily rejected their offer.
Frankly, the offer they proposed was simply unacceptable. If you've come here to have me reconsider, you are wasting your time.
These Alliance troops, they've been sent as an unofficial message. You are surrounded, but I will aid you nonetheless.
Oh, thank you.
Why would a vermin knight betray the Alliance to assist us?
Simple. Because my country has already betrayed me. I can no longer return there.
Given the circumstances, we've no choice but to trust him. If he's a spy, we know what to do.
Kill him.
I have requested military support from the Royal Forces stationed in Southfield.
We must buy some time until they arrive.
Whatever happens, please stay inside, Duke Hendy.
We will protect you at all costs.
Yeah, I mean, the quality of this game is pretty good for what I assume its budget was. And the scope of, like, in terms of, like, a first game in a potential series, I mean, there's plenty of room for growth and whatnot. It just feels like, the game feels like a very good first solid step into something that could become truly amazing. But the scope of the game is very limited, but it's still a good limited, is what I kind of want to get across.
He's brought a sizable force.
Let me handle this. I'm familiar with their tactics.
I just love the style of this game. Like, the maps look really good, really high quality. It's the pacing of this game is also pretty good. It's a good mix of story and gameplay. I've never felt really exhausted about an imbalance like I have with some other games.
Very well. But if you make a hindrance of yourself, we'll leave you behind.
Don't underestimate my abilities, Islander.
I just kind of hope that there's some more unlockable challenge stuff near the end of the game.
The Alliance has strength in numbers. Alone, its members are weak, but together, they overwhelm. They excel at scale and attrition. In small skirmishes, they tend to struggle.
Like, if you're really, really tired of 300-hour games with extensive content and most of it kind of meaningless, then I really recommend this game.
Our rear should be safe. We make sure
This is something that I've wanted for a while, a type of game that does not like have incredibly looks for scale and quality. I mean, it's really cool when that stuff can be pulled off, but sometimes it's just too big. Like this, they effectively made really effective looking, like up here, that's very clearly a building. And it has a really nice amount of detail, but they kept it kind of miniature. It like leaves it a little bit to your imagination to fill in some of the blanks. Like it's not, there's not hundreds of units on the screen, but you can kind of guess that these are like more, group-based things and bigger scale. I like that connection stuff. That feels very PS1 sort of.
Well, we can't allow them to enter the camp. We've erected a barrier, but it won't hold forever.
Yes, we must pay attention to the defensive side of things. To some extent, anyway.
That's my kind of fighting. Let's get started, shall we?
Alright, hang on to your butts. We got...
Got it. Let's get going.
Righto.
Got it. Let's get going.
Boom! Got him.
Moving into position.
Righto. I'm off.
Over here. We're just gonna get them all into one area and just.
Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
I understand.
Alright, here we go. Meteor fall. Burn them to the ground. Thing is that this is definitely like a strategy game, and that's the thing I like the most about it. Double meteor fall. Holy God. The damage. I mean, it just has a lot of things that are very, very cool. Like the AoE mechanics feel a lot like Final Fantasy XIV. Wait, don't be rude. Oh man, they're just slightly. Ah. C button. Where's the C button? Photon blade. Let's go.
Let's get going.
I understand.
Not done yet. Got it.
We still have yet to get gunners or know that, well, crossbowers are basically gunners.
All right. One down.
I understand.
En route.
Here comes the backup.
The vanguard has fallen. Second unit to the fore.
Bunch of horsies.
Drop the bridge. All units, fall back.
Time limits are also pretty interesting at this. When I played the demo, I thought the time limits would be very, very mean, but actually they're okay.
Allow them to do so. We shall focus our forces and punch a hole in their lines.
You used to be a knight, didn't you, Castamere?
They're fast, but lack strength and tactical prowess. Even more so now they've lost their best man.
They lost their best man?
Precious information indeed. Thank you for your insight.
I feel like the characters are just like fairly proper and whatnot. Here comes the horses. Where are the rest? Oh, what the shit? What the shit? Oh,
I understand.
Nope, nope, not you. You get out of the fucking AoE, you moron.
Let's get going.
And shoot. Run! Run!
Hey, I know I said to an extent, but this.
Alright. Field wall. Oh shit, man. Oh, it's those guys that... Well, you have missions effectively, so you have to... I think I lost this because of this.
Everyone, all together now.
Unless I just murder these guys in 3 seconds.
Take this.
Whew, okay.
I'm off.
I understand.
Alright, time to really let loose, shall we?
You're not going anywhere.
It's its own universe. It's not in the Final Fantasy universe or in the Tactics universe or anything. Just gonna go right back into a shield wall and keep everybody's attention on us. You can't act yet, but that was really close. We almost lost. I know.
Take this.
Bye bye, horsey.
Enemy down. I took him down. I'm off.
Go get the damn orb. Someone.
There's not many of them, but they're really putting up a fight.
Yeah, they are.
Finish 'em!
I screwed up there just because I didn't get the barrier up.
Wonderful.
There won't be a WOD of 3.0, and you know it. Right, so...
Got it.
Go grab that.
Righto. I'm off.
I mean, I'm plenty strong to deal with these guys.
Let's get going.
Got it.
Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
Right, and...
Right away.
Which is still too far away yet. We can get a lot of them with this. As a DPS mage, he is really, really good.
Everyone, all together now.
Drop all the bombs on.
They just died.
Really cool, feel powerful in this game.
I understand.
Wait. Move to the back.
Right away.
Really?
En route. Let's get going. Moving into position.
It's a little annoying for whatever reason.
Righto.
Still have our summon, which is good. Yeah, alright, cleared. A little dicey there because I screwed up, but we got through it. Oh, we didn't get the treasure chest. That's my bad.
I grow ever more powerful.
They've gone.
I'm gonna just get a drink, I'll be back.
Well, look at that. You saved my life.
Think nothing of it. You aided us in turn. But why were they after you in the first place?
I was conveniently accused of a crime I didn't commit and sentenced to death. Rigorous judicial procedures don't apply to knights far from home in a foreign land.
Tragic, I'm sure. Now, shall we head
A
back to
real great
Central?
game. I actually
We have
really
been
love
waiting
this.
long enough.
Thing is, though, as much as I like this game, I'm waiting for 2 already. I just want to see more summons, I want to see more development, I want to see more production quality, so I hope it sells well.
I've been wondering, Castamere, why
I
did the
would
Alliance
not
stop
recommend the early access or the digital deluxe version, though.
It was simply a case of a lizard shedding its tail to save its life. Verma has always been the Alliance's dominant power, given its military and political might. However, a cloud of suspicion has long hung over our delegate. There were certain rumors. Aluge and Porrand sent spies to Verma to investigate whether those rumors were true. Only for them all to be killed, murdered with a modern magical weapon, smuggled from the Empire.
Metal Gear.
What was this weapon?
A gun grit. It's a powerful long-range firearm that uses small iron bullets. Now, it just so happens that I know a thing or two about gun grit handling. And so the shadow of suspicion fell on me, and it was decided that I should be executed.
And? Was it you?
Best not get into that.
Kind of worried that this game will just be a one-off, which would be a real shame.
Negotiations with the Alliance break down, causing Dalmazio to summon his guard and unleash them on Duke Hende. The Blue Foxes fend off the attack, and Dalmazio returns home with his tail between his legs.
Big
The
tails.
unexpected breakdown of discussions angers the mediating Southfield nobles. With House Redditch out of the picture, House Engram became openly critical of the royal government, playing into the Southfield aristocrats' fears that they would lose control.
What news, Zaki? I think I covered all the news from this week in my most recent video that just went up.
To overthrow the monarchs.
There won't be any more news probably till next Wednesday.
Duke Hende orders the Blue Foxes to nip the nobles' uprising in the bud.
Nip it in the bud. I mean, it's probably just going to be the Warrior of Crystal with the Dark Vision card the following week. Ooh, wait, 10 SP. And Castamere. A former knight of the Republic, though his walk rarely matches his talk, he does insight. A skilled lancer, he exhibits his true strength when in the company of a woman. Ah! Welcome aboard.
Can I tell you something?
I guess so.
I hope this works out.
No.
Stop it!
Stop it! Just stop it! Stop it! Alright, what do we got this time around? Alright, Quinn's got our main mission.
Hey, Charlie!
I haven't heard that one in a while.
Oh, yes, and also, which means.
Ah, I suppose so. Mm-hmm.
How fascinating. Right, of course.
I can't believe this.
It couldn't be. Oh, will you please forgive me?
By the way, in January we'll be playing the new Fire Emblem. On stream. / on YouTube. Hi, YouTube! No stretching allowed. We only just started. But thanks, Nitch.
What is it, Estelle?
I was visited earlier by some Templar knights. They wanted to hire me, and not just part-time like I'm used to, but as a full-on member of the group.
The church has many donors. I've heard that their coffers are deep and their knights well paid. You may very well be better off with them.
Don't wind me up. Why would I join such a corrupt organization? You don't want me gone, do you?
Sure. Why not? You're
I won't
gone.
Stop you. You have your independence as a mercenary.
Oh, I see.
However, they surely know that you are wise to their dark inner workings. Accept their invitation, and you may be executed upon arrival.
What?
Well, I'm not selling a Switch, but maybe someone is.
The choice is yours. You can go if you want.
No way. I'm a blue fox through and through.
Good, he's actually a pretty strong mage with the upgrades we've given him. $2,000 gold just for talking. The character models could look a little less dolly, especially her. And it's just me being really picky though. Mr. Fred, are you going to give me 2,000 gold?
Is something the matter, Fred?
Oh, I was just reminiscing.
Reminiscing?
about the time we spent together in Leicestershire with our old friend.
Also, not directly related to this video, but one of the reasons I've changed back to English, and sorry for switching back and forth, kind of, is because in the Japanese one, I was just skipping text or spoken dialogue, and I found it really annoying.
He picked up everything I taught him so quickly. Hunting, riding, fishing.
Lancing.
We'd spend days out in the fields together. He had a weak constitution, but such a sharp mind.
What's brought this on all of a sudden?
Come on, Riaz. It's just the two of us. There's no need to be so wary.
All right. Well, I'd say you're the main reason Levi got on so well at the House of Leicester.
Really? I always thought he trusted you more than anyone.
No. I was just his attendant.
Well, aren't we both ever so modest?
I'm not even sure what's true anymore.
I know what you mean.
I mean, I feel like this game could have been really easily made into a mobile gacha if it had just been decreased in quality. And I'm glad they didn't. Battle of Gross Crypt. Alright, let's not skip the treasure chest this time.
This mission will take you to Grost Crypt in northern Southfield.
In South and
That is where the
Northfield.
nobles of Southfield are gathering to make preparations for their insurrection against Centralfield. Your task is to prevent this rebellion.
I used to play in those catacombs all the time when I was but a little girl.
Seriously?
Some fools like to claim that they're haunted.
Oh my
Have
god.
we managed to determine the instigator of this insurrection?
Yes, he's called Zachariah, a fixer and middleman for members of the upper class. He has allied himself with House Engram and has been recruiting local nobles to their cause.
They look like
All
they
this
belong from
retaliation for the breakdown of
Cyberpunk.
negotiations with the
Kind
Alliance.
of.
Perhaps. In any case, it is a futile effort. I'm surprised the Duke has reacted with such urgency.
Maybe an Assassin's Creed game.
Wouldn't it be because he's planning to
In
expand
London.
his sphere of influence to Southfield?
Excuse me?
There would be nothing untoward about it. Duke Hende is on the Lord's Council, after all. He's a representative of the kingdom.
Yes, well, it doesn't explain why the nobles of Southfield would try something so utterly foolish.
I suppose we'll soon find out.
We kill them all. Anyway, did you watch Edge Runners? Yes, I did. I watched that in about 2 days' time. This is a cool map. This is a really cool looking map.
It's the Blue Foxes!
It's a Topham Hat.
Why are they here? Did they catch wind of our plans?
Probably about halfway through. I think 8. Actually, it might have been episode 8.
Keep your composure. They're giving us an opportunity to test our secret weapon.
It's been a while, but nothing's changed. I feel at home here.
Sweetie, you'd feel at home in a butcher shop run by cannibals.
It feels like something could jump out at us at any moment.
Edge Runners feels like this year's Arcane.
Hey, cut that out! You know I'm not good with the spooky stuff.
Forgive me. There is something about this place, though. Perfect for hatching a plot.
Jeez, what?
That this place is rumored to harbor drifting souls.
Oh my god, we are just so macabre.
And so the plotters have been able to act in secret.
Ah, then we're not actually expecting any ghosts. All right, so no worries.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Rhea said nothing regarding the rumor's veracity.
Count me out of this one then.
Come now, enough of that, you two.
I think that the characters have a rapport with each other. No, yeah? It wouldn't surprise me.
Which means we'll first need to
I'm surprised at how good most of the characters ended up being through it. But being it's from the, Night City, no one actually ever gets a happy ending. I am entirely convinced that in the original Cyberpunk, you are way too overpowered, specifically because of Atom Smasher. Oh, we have a new Cavalier. Get in. I actually want to see if you're better than the other guy. Hey, Mr. Cavalier. Da-da-da-da-da. Castavier. What do we got? Casanova. Casanova, increase all attributes by 20 when with a female character. He's actually always going to be with a female character, so... That being said, I actually have to go back and take a look here. Edit unit, he is with you right now. That doesn't quite work what I want. Switch. Just vary up the... I mean, maybe these are two are stronger together. I don't know. Point is that it was really good, right? Edge Runners was really good. Alright. You know what? Let's upgrade Bahamut a little. Effect range. Increase damage dealt by 20. I'm still using him, so Bahamut. I mean, Bahamut was always going to be the one I was upgrading, right? I want to save to get the burn status effect. See what our salamander has. Effect range, abnormal statuses inflicted lasts 10% longer. Gives tenacity. Sure. I mean, it's kind of a buff summon anyway. Cool looking lizard. You should try to catch some of these, but only a few. That's not the right button. The X. Here we go. This is equipable by both. We have... Gives some defense. This one gives HP. I'm gonna have this one, so I'm gonna actually make this one, I think. Oh, is this about the whole gambling thing? Is that what everyone's talking about now? Every great empire eventually falls. shop. I have to go buy the weapon. Not just enough to make it, you actually have to build it. What was it? I believe it was this one. Equip. Accessories. Hats give defense. Buy 2 of those as well, just so I can up the damage. Nope. On you. And you can take that now. You will get that. And Magic-y Boy can have that. I just do not care about the main character in this game. He might be the best character ever. It just doesn't matter to me. I'm just gonna not use him. And I guess I should probably spend some skill 3 points. You know, if I just stop pressing the wrong button. Magicker, Hurry Heal, Frostbind. Magical Force we don't have unlocked anyway, so I don't think it matters. We're not really using that character much yet. Fully maxed out Meteor Fall, because Meteor Fall is like our best ability. Aw, I can't upgrade that one? That hurts. I mean, in case I get some new types of characters, I don't mind holding on to some points, but... So what do we got here? Let's look around first. We got tower. That's probably going to be a boss area. There's our treasure chest. So go through here. 19s.
Got it.
Righto.
Let's get going.
Right away.
No.
Moving into position.
I'm off. Righto.
En route.
Also, friendly tip. Do make sure that when you do this...
Let's get going. Got it.
No. Where are you going, what? Damn, girl, come on. Why you gotta... Damn dumb. Just double Meteor Fall and get them. So powerful. He's so strong now.
Right away.
Once AI does get any dumber, I will classic. There's some... What is that? Nothing. It's nothing.
Got it.
I cannot also wait until someone learns how to speedrun this game. Nope. I wanted one. Shield wall.
Get ready. En route.
Okay, it's starting to be a little StarCrafty one.
Moving into position. Got it. Let's get going.
Capture it?
I understand.
We've captured it. Enemy down. You see that?
Open.
Great. It's open.
Now we need to capture those two turrets in order to open the door within.
There are some enemy patrols in the area.
Some?
Would be wise.
There are some, and there's more than a some enemy patrols.
Righto.
Let's get going. Got it. En route.
What's this?
Well, at least this time I'm not forgetting the treasure chest.
I'm off. Righto.
Let's get going.
This isn't really my style.
You do always have that just pure heal if necessary.
I understand.
Got it. Let's get going.
Right away.
Got it. Let's get going. Got it.
Righto.
Ooh.
Everyone, all together
Uh,
now.
Take this. Let's get going. Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
You dirty my dress.
Right away. I understand.
Righto.
Right away. They just died. I understand. Right away.
En route. Everyone hold the line. With me now. Yeah.
I'll show you what I can do.
Okay, got rid of him. Oi, oi, oi.
Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
Righto.
Take this. I took him down.
That's all you got.
It's actually pretty good, actually.
Fall into ranks. I will perform a magical ritual.
Righto.
Got it.
You're no fun.
Alright, so we can send her to capture that.
En route.
We do have 2 summon saves. I think we're gonna
Right away.
save them a little bit more.
Fall back into ranks. Get ready. Moving into position.
Hussars! Righto.
Take this.
Burn, burn, burn! And if it's good once, it's good twice. And over there, pick that up.
Enemy down. You see that?
They just died.
En route. Got it.
I understand.
We've captured it.
Alright, Moss? I assume this is the one of the parts. Oh,
So, you were here after all, Zachariah.
I don't recall inviting any foxes to my domain.
you don't usually invite foxes.
Really? You made so little effort to conceal your plotting, I thought you wanted us to come.
Huh? I'll teach you some manners.
I owe you for last time, you know. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun with you, so you'd better enjoy yourself while you can. You'll be begging for death soon enough.
Enough of your prattle. This ends here.
Wait, did it move all my characters together? Automatically? I mean, thanks.
Got it.
I'm off.
En route. Let's get going. Take this.
Righto.
You're not allowed to die without a fight.
Let's get going.
Well done.
Got it.
Righto.
Let's get going.
Doing alright for time.
This isn't really my style.
Fair point, King.
They just died.
Got it.
Alright,
Let's get going. En route. Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
I'm off.
Right away.
Righto.
alright. Time to kill everyone. King, which summon should we use? Should we use our support summon or should we use the other summon? And try a buff. Oh my goodness, they all died.
Everyone, all together now.
We haven't used Salamander yet, so I think I'm gonna try it.
You're not allowed to die without a fight.
I mean, we'll use Bahamut after if you really want, but...
Let's get going.
I will admit these guys have a fair amount of... Oh, we got them both at the same time. Kind of saves us a little bit of knockback. Not really a ton, but it's not nothing either. There's also just a ton of orbs to pick up. Oh wow, we have 2 summons left. I have 3 summon orbs. Switch out. Yeah. Eat him. Pretty cool. I haven't tried this guy yet. Horse kick.
One must be decisive when the time comes.
That's kind of fun. Oh, she's poisoned.
Fall back into ranks. Get ready. Shall I go that way then?
No. Eat him. Just keep punching.
Yes. Let us be off.
And you... Never mind. One's almost dead, so the other one won't be too far behind.
Who's next? Shall I go that way then? Yes. Let us be off.
Let's get going.
Enemy unit defeated.
And maybe dead? All dead.
On my way to becoming the best.
Easy. Oh, we got a cutscene too.
It's now or never.
Oh yeah, this is what I want, man. Yeah, give me this kind of stuff in my game.
What's happening, Zachariah?
Oh, nice. This is a good use of a cutscene. And he's fucking dead.
What a treat. I simply cannot resist.
It's coming at us!
Rise from the my corpse army. Now is the time to unleash your rage upon this hapless puppet.
Walter Quinn!
What?
You win. Perfect.
Oh, she's a necromancer? A necromancer with white holy healing spells.
Oh, it's too much. Too much. I simply can't resist any longer. This hex is too delicious.
Walter Quinn.
The hell?
Yes? What is it?
Walter Quinn, are you listening?
Of course. Why are you pulling that scary face?
Enough of the little girl act. You summoned the dead right in front of us.
Ah, you noticed then?
Of course we did. When were you planning on telling us about your powers?
I never knew I had them. It's just something that happened on impulse.
Oh, shit.
How did you know how to do that?
I must have a knack for these things.
Oh, shit.
That it was in fact you who made the corpses rise at House Redditch.
Well, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have been able to make our escape, no?
But does that mean... Did you kill the Redditches? Your own family?
I wonder.
I don't know what to say.
Surely you're not all that surprised.
Look, let's talk about this later,
We're
shall
just okay with this.
I'm keen to leave this place behind.
Well, okay, all right. Well, Quinn's still on the team. Yay!
The nobles' insurrection is thwarted by the Blue Foxes, and its leaders are killed in battle.
Yeah, they are.
Not wasting any time, Duke Hende dispatches his troops to the now leaderless Southfield. And before long, the vacated domains have all been taken under the Duke's control. The Duke immediately introduces stricter laws, as well as higher taxes. He also sets about eradicating any local customs and beliefs which he deems to be dangerous.
Oh, okay, we're
Having grown
dictator.
used
Woo!
to light touch governance, the people of Southfield find such moves oppressive.
No shit.
Indeed, many choose to relocate to other parts of Diofield to escape from the suffocating policies. A number of the recently displaced Southfield natives come to Central Field, advocating the adoption of democracy. This new political movement gains followers among those dissatisfied with the royal government. Riots ensued, instilling fear throughout the government. The Blue Foxes are brought in to quell the chaos.
But it's me, Diofield. So let's just go over what happened. We basically stomped out...
You've known Walter Quinn for a long time, Shivat. Were you aware of her talent for necromancy?
Were you aware that she's just pure evil? I mean, there were hints, but she's just pure evil. Let's take a second. So there was the zombie dragon. And we didn't get to fight the zombie dragon, but she summoned the undead, and she is like just pure evil, kind of, and somehow still on the team. ooh, it's like Sephiroth in early days, kind of, you know, before he went crazy sort of thing. Because she did just kind of single-handedly beat that. And she's like, oh, I just discovered this power. Oh, but I also had this power when I killed my parents. And it's like, you killed your parents? And then the Duke became a dictator and is there people advocating for democracy? What the shit just happened?
Necromancy?
You know how some games there's story elements where it's like you're reading the story and it's like nothing's really happening. This seems to just have bursts of just being like, whoa, wait, what?
It's a type of ancient sorcery secretly pursued by the church. It revives corpses as puppets.
Oh yeah, the church.
Oh, well, she's been obsessed with ancient sorcery hexes since she was little. She'd sometimes sacrifice animals for them, and she'd show not a hint of remorse. It was chilling.
We are really cavalier about this. Don't get me wrong. She's a great mage to be on the team, but holy shit.
Did you leave her family's service because she frightened you?
No, that wasn't the reason. It was all becoming too much for me.
I was actually really turned on by her. She's got an amazing body. I mean, the necromancy and killing small animal things, no, it's a little annoying, but the body is just it's a deal maker.
The Daglance traders throwing their weight around, the engrams cozying up to Porrand.
Not fond of responsibility, then?
I'd have thought a mercenary would appreciate that. But perhaps I got you wrong.
Yes, perhaps you did.
My God, man. I'm just amazed by the conversations that we've just had. Yeah, she's still on the team. You know, and I feel like in most games, that would have been a story moment where people would have been like, hey, Walter Quinn's insane. And then she goes crazy and then becomes our enemy. But nope, not this game. This game is different. I mean, I like it, but it still, like, feels like the moment that something was supposed to happen. It didn't. It just didn't. Wait, we were just talking to you in another... What?
Well, what a charming greeting.
I've noticed you've picked up the scent of blood.
I've been using a lot of necromancy of late.
No, it's not that. It's something else.
He has white mage and black and necromancy. This does not fit.
Oh, I know what it is. This smell is sometimes produced when synthesizing herbs for ancient sorcery. It's rather seductive, isn't it? I've heard it can put some people in a trance-like state.
Oh my.
Unbelievable. Not content with corpses, you intend to bend the living to your will as well.
Don't be ridiculous, I've done no such thing. Unless you're saying I've charmed you.
Do you want to get into these panties?
You're a fool. Don't you know that hexes invariably invade their caster's mind? You must know that frequent use will corrupt your own existence.
Oh, so you're concerned about me, are you?
Of course I am.
Well, you needn't worry. I am strong enough. Nothing can corrupt me.
If she becomes a villain, just saying, it's built up.
Baselessly confident, as always. Mind that you don't fall prey to your own pride.
You're one to talk about baseless confidence.
Perhaps we are birds of a feather in that regard.
Go team! And then we came back here. That's also kind of bizarre that we came here, talked to her, to go to another, to be teleported to another room, talk, to teleport back here. Are you going to stay in the same spot? Maybe someone did not QA this.
I wanted to ask you something about Verma.
Certainly. As long as you don't expect me to spill the Republic's secrets.
You mentioned that there were unsavory rumors about the Vermin representative. What are they?
Well, that certainly qualifies as a secret. Still, I suppose I've already renounced my citizenship. In short, it's thought that he pulled some strings to ensure victory in the election.
Forging ballots, that kind of thing?
Worse, he abducted opposition supporters. This caused outrage at first, of course, but soon people were too scared to speak up. He was the only candidate on the ballot in the end.
Some would say that still counts as winning on merit.
Before long, he was one of the Alliance's top dogs, but he could rise no further. After all, such a divided alliance is no match for the Empire.
Really? Then perhaps you ought to have defected to the Empire instead.
Perhaps so, but easy victories have never interested me, and I value freedom above all else. That's why I came to Diofield, an island I knew nothing about.
And still know nothing
Perfect
about.
Place to clean your conscience after all the dirty work you did.
Well, I'd rather not think about that.
Yeah, well, put that back in the deck, I guess. It's so funny that I get 2,000 gold just for talking to people. I wish my friends were more like that, of just being like, hey, how's it going? I'm doing good. What'd you do today? I did this, and I did this, and I did this. Cool. Where's my $2,000? Oh, sorry. Here you are. Oh, thank you.
Have you seen Walter Quinn today?
Yes. And she's her usual self, despite everything.
I can't believe she can be quite so nonchalant.
As can all of you.
Why are you so alarmed by her powers?
Why are you
They could be
not?
invaluable in battle.
Oh, that hex was incredible. There's no doubt about that. But I worry that her moral compass has become distorted.
No, she's been a straight masochist this entire time. She's like, yes, burn, burn, watch the enemy's flesh burn off their skin, watch their blood curdle. And the guys are still over there like, she's a good ally.
Perhaps that's just the way she is, Fred.
Either way, she'll keep us on our toes.
I am invested in this game.
Indeed. All right.
Oh good, we're gonna go beat poor people to death. This game might actually just be the meme. Are we the baddies? What can you say about it? I say that it is a limited scope game, a wonderful start in what hopefully will be a franchise. Though it being limited, let me just say that that is not a negative thing in this day and age. I think that it is a solid, fun 30 to 40 hours, and I would say it's actually perfect for the Switch because missions are about 4 to 5 minutes long, and that's about it, and maybe 6 minutes, so it's very good, just like a pick up and play kind of thing. We're just about to do a mission if you'd like to see one. Also, I am going to be switching over to the War of the Visions category because we're going to be switching after this.
Your mission today is to suppress a riot in Hodlam, a slum in Centralfield. The doctrine of democracy, invented on the continent, has begun to take root among the commoners.
The reason for the sudden spread of democracy in the slums, is this due to refugees from Southfield taking up residence there?
Yes, the people's growing discontent is manifesting itself as violent riots and looting. You must urgently restore the peace. Bear in mind, however, that the rioters are not soldiers. They are civilians, unaccustomed to fighting. It is vital that casualties are kept to a minimum.
Understood.
Why should rioters receive special treatment? An enemy's an enemy.
I, for one, shan't be going easy on them.
Through our recent excursions,
Time for
the
their
Blue
skin
Foxes
to
have built up a
burn.
formidable reputation in Central Field. It is likely that some rioters will immediately surrender their arms upon your arrival.
That's right.
I'm still not
All the more
certain
reason
about
to
the
avoid
total
bloodshed.
number of summons in
I
the
don't
game.
make concessions in battle.
They may be vulnerable, people coerced into participating. So you will have to on this occasion, Walter Quinn.
It's their own fault for being completely powerless and spineless. Why should I feel any pity?
What's wrong with you?
Oh my
As
god!
mercenaries, our livelihood isn't violence. Sometimes we must take lives, but Duke Hende ordered for no unnecessary deaths. We must uphold that.
Let us depart.
No one told me we'd have to fight the Blue Foxes. I'm out. There's no way we can beat them.
You think this is a game you can quit anytime? You want to die a dog's death in poverty instead?
But what chance do we stand against them?
I think we're building up that Quinn is probably going to be the central antagonist.
That alone should teach them that democracy is an
Which I actually am really curious about. I'm actually really curious because there isn't like a central villain that has been introduced. We've had some minor villains and we're still fairly early on in the game. Fairly early on.
Is it? Under the right guidance, I think it could make the world a better place.
Guidance? Iska, the only guidance commoners need is from their king. This isn't a political movement. It's a pretext for outlaws to stir up trouble.
Come on, Fred. People are risking their lives to express their opposition to the royal government. Have you not thought about why that might be? All they want is a normal life for their family and friends. Their methods might be wrong, but I wouldn't dismiss their plight because of that.
We must seize control of this place and ensure our defenses remain unbroken.
Stay focused. The enemy is right in front of us.
Yeah, they are.
Aye, aye. I'm well aware.
I'll say this but once more. Please do not be reckless, Walter.
Please don't murder the innocent.
Reckless? Perish the thought.
Alright, so here we go. I actually am regretting something. I probably should have changed her over, so I'm going to use one of mine right away. Doesn't feel good. Yeah,
Fall back into ranks.
Alright, so... Well, he really loves burning people, so go to town. I know. The fact, like, double of this skill basically kills anything and everything. Like, pretty good certainty.
I understand. You're no fun.
Righto.
Enemy down. You see that?
I'm off.
Shoot it.
Righto.
Bye-bye.
Let's get going.
They just died.
Got it.
So show.
Let's get going.
I'm off.
Fall
back into ranks. Get ready.
Righto.
The little StarCrafty 2 AI. StarCrafty 1 AI. And being like, stand right next to her. Guys,
Righto.
not done yet.
Moving into position.
It is. It is a little StarCrafty 1 AI.
Let's get going.
Grab the orb. Alright, well, we got this. Oh, there's the treasure chest.
It's the bloody blue foxes. We're dead if we don't take them out.
There's nothing more terrifying than a man with nothing to lose.
And a whole mob of such men is even worse. It won't be easy trying to quell them.
But quell them we will. Calmly and carefully.
Alright.
Righto. I'm off.
Run away! Nicely done. Good amount of damage.
I'm off.
Actually, you know what? Just... That's not the right character game.
Everyone, all together now. One down.
Let's get going. Moving into position.
I have some time.
Righto. I'm off. Righto.
By the way, if it's a multi-hit AoE, it can actually still hit you even if you dodge the first one. Where's oh no.
Got it.
Right away.
Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
I'm off.
I understand.
Uh-oh.
Let's get going. Got it.
Ooh, something went really wrong. I thought I was out of range for that, and it turns out...
Take this!
Burn them, burn them, burn them, burn them really, really hard.
Let's get going. Got it. Enemy down. You see that? En route.
Righto.
Oh, you're no fun.
Moving into position.
I understand.
Let's get going.
Right away.
En route.
I understand.
Right, you go get the treasure chest.
Moving into position.
They just died.
En route.
I just died.
Right away.
I'll be taking this.
Yeah, right, you will.
Right away.
Moving into position.
Right. What?
Fall into ranks.
I know you love necromancy, but how about some healing? Now, you run all the way back before we summon some more in. Alright, next group.
They're even bringing out the Cavaliers.
This looks like fun. Maybe it's time for me to show what I can really do.
How many times do I have to tell you?
I don't take orders from you.
Walter Quinn, Iscarian, stay focused. The enemy's approaching.
Maybe we get to choose a side. Okay, so they're coming from that way. And the horses.
Moving into position.
Keep on.
Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
Righto.
Alright.
En route.
Over here.
Take this.
Everyone, all together now.
Moving enemy down. You see that?
Right away. I understand.
En route. Let's get going.
Okay. Meteor. Those archers are incredible. Double meteor fall is just so effective at murdering people.
Got it. Let's get going. Got it.
Oh.
Right away.
Thing's gonna take some damage.
Righto.
I took him down. Let's get going.
More? 3 horses. Or wait, no.
How infuriating.
Everyone hold the line. With me now. Got it. Let's get going. Fall back into ranks. Get ready. En route.
I'm off.
Got it. Let's get going. Got it.
Really not super good. I've kind of screwed this up. That might be okay.
Let's get going. En route. Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
And now you will die. I understand.
Alright, now we should be okay. I guess we have lots and lots of MP kind of could be doing a lot of this.
I'm off. Righto. Everyone, all together now.
Fun.
En route. Was that an attack?
I'm off. That's all you got. Righto.
Let's get going.
way.
They just died.
Got it.
More? No. Okay, finished.
On my way to becoming the best.
I definitely have a favorite of characters, don't I? It's the crazy one.
Have you lost your mind?
Is she killing people? She's killing people, isn't she?
Oh dear. They must be even weaker than I thought.
Walter Quinn, our orders!
That's the last one, I promise.
Last one? How many have you killed?
How many cookies have you had, young lady? 1, 3, 29 and a half?
Maybe 10?
Oh,
10? These are ordinary people, fooled into disorder by the hollow promise of a better life. They may have broken the law, but they certainly don't deserve death.
Look, we stopped the riot, didn't we? What's the problem?
The problem is that the Blue Foxes have slaughtered defenseless civilians. That's what people will be saying about us now.
We've lost the good reputation we worked so hard to earn.
But a bad reputation has its advantages too, no?
Quinn is, if nothing else, very interesting.
Hugh, let's pick this up later, Fred. We have to go.
We'll discuss it at home.
Over 6 months have passed since the Trovelchovian Empire captured Tagaria Naval Base. Several attempts were made to retake the base during this period, but Commander Osmaldo Selica's garrison has proved impossible to displace. Osmaldo's forces are clearly superior, yet he has made no attempt to push on beyond Tagaria. A state of affairs that left the royal government perplexed as to his motives. In the meantime, the Blue Foxes have been put to work suppressing riots in the slums of Central Field.
Remember that
While
war
doing
thing?
so,
We're not
Walter
doing
Quinn
it so
shot
much.
her comrades by ignoring orders and deploying lethal force. On the one hand, Walter Quinn's violent conduct achieves the desired result. The terrified rioters promptly surrender. On the other hand, it severely tarnishes the Blue Fox's reputation, rightly or wrongly mocking them as ruthless killers. As a result, their patron, Duke Hende, has also become a target for criticism from other members of the Lord's Council. Though this did little to discourage him from continuing to strengthen his grip over Southfield. Before the month was up, the Duke had become the de facto ruler of the entire region.
I honestly don't know if we're the good guys anymore. It doesn't seem like we're the good guys. I'm pretty sure we're the bad guys.
Lorraine, we require an urgent update regarding the situation at Tagaria.
Of course. But may I ask why?
We're going to retake it.
What? Duke Hende hasn't mentioned any such plans.
He's preoccupied with Southfield at the moment, a preoccupation that is causing his position on the council to grow weaker by the day. It's not a problem for us yet, but it will make life difficult in the long term. However, if we liberate the base, well, then the Duke's detractors would have to stop their carping about his involvement in Southfield.
And have you thought of a strategy? The Royal Army appears to be at a loss thus far.
I have a strategy, and I'm confident that we will succeed.
Very well.
Yeah, if you say so. Who's this?
Thank you.
How about
Oh, this is our first gunner, isn't it?
Why, yes.
Anyway,
Understood.
Warm welcome. $2,000 gold is just not impressive anymore. It's just not. Alright, I'm gonna go through these a little bit quickly.
Andreas.
What is it, Donovan?
How do you go about selecting members for the Blue Foxes?
Well, if they have a pulse and they can carry a weapon, good enough.
The unit contains knights, mercenaries, foreign soldiers, thieves,
and whatever the hell Quinn
warriors,
is.
One and all.
I find people with talent, that's all.
Indeed. I doubt I have ever seen such a force. Not even in my time in King Rhaegal's guards.
You defended King Rhaegald?
Yes. Our ranks were full of honorable knights. But over time their dedication waned. They began to act for their own profit, thinking only of ways to best their competition.
By the way, that portrait is amazing.
You left out of disgust for what they had become.
I did. And now I pray that the Blue Foxes do not fall prey to the same ailment.
I might make a Quinn emote with just burning. An animated Quinn emote with just burning.
You seem very certain of that.
I have not a single doubt.
You seem pretty certain about that. Sure. Why not? 2,000 points for converse, or 2,000 gold for chatting.
I've got quite a tale for you, Andreas.
Have you now? I'd been hoping to speak to you too, as it happens. Who were those men who visited you earlier?
They work for nobles who recently moved from Southfield to Centralfield. It seems they've made quite the fortune from some sordid dealings, and are in need of bodyguards.
It was a request for the Blue Foxes?
No. They wanted me to abandon the unit and take some able hands with me, so I put your name forward as well. If you leave...
I have no intention of leaving.
They say they'll pay double.
It could be quadruple and it would make no difference.
Very well. I know a man who can't be convinced when I see one.
I have no interest, but if you want to leave, I shan't stop you.
No, I'm staying. I'm not about to leave just because you've told me I can.
Do what you will.
That much.
This conversation was entirely pointless. Except for increasing my bank account. Alright, really quick. Want to see. Wait. Excuse me? Did we not get a new character? Did we not? Oh shit, I'll be buggered, we didn't. Alright, well that's going to be it for this playthrough of the Diofield. For people who are sticking around, I'll be switching over to Wotiv in a second here. I'm already broadcasting in it. Still really strong, still really enjoying this game. Love the gameplay loop, love the combat, love pretty much everything. And enjoying what's going on with the story, which is more than I can say for the triangle strategy. I love I just love Quinn. I mean... This would be way less interesting if it wasn't for Quinn. Quinn just being straight kind of evil, and our guys just being like, Yeah, we get it. I mean, she put arsenic in the coffee pot. But the point is, she gets her reports in on time. It's great. I mean... Tons of sexual harassment complaints about her, but oh my goodness, she's really good at getting the paperwork done. Just the weirdest employee I've ever had. I mean, she's borderline like just Sephiroth evil, or Kuja evil, or Kef. Actually, she's kind of Kefka. She really is Kefka, isn't she? She's like killing civilians and laughing at people dying. She's Kefka. Anyway, we'll be playing more of this later. I'm going to just stop the stream so I can cut the video for uploading easiness. And I'll be right back in a second. But anyway, if you haven't purchased this game, go buy it. It's friggin' awesome. Totally worth the price of admission. At 60 bucks, I think it's so worth it. So worth it. Anyway, see you in a second.